All right. You know what? You know what? I don't have my phone. It's inside. So I wouldn't know who's talking to me. All right. I should get my phone. Can you get my phone? Hello. If we're in the garden, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to give a little tour. Let me go in the shade because it's still really sunny. Painting polish. Hello, Grandma Nails. Are we on Twitch or are we on YouTube? Hi guys. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera around. We're gonna do a little tour. Can you hear me okay? Let me see. Ooh, it's so warm right now. Can you hear me okay? So Petite Garden Inspirations on the chat is Petite Mod, my Petite Mod. And I'm sure you can guess who that is. Okay, let's give a little swoop around here so you could see. Whoop. Almost doxed myself. Okay. I'm gonna walk you through. Hey, Petite Garden Inspiration. Not so petite. Elizabeth, hello. Welcome. Just walking around my garden. Get your drinks. Let's go chat in the garden. Sorry, I'm just like zooming up on myself. Let me grab the little handle so it's easier to hold. And I'm gonna switch this around. Oh, look at that. Switch this around. We'll do a little tour. Got the drink in hand. Okay, so walking around here, my succulents right here. I have succulents around the garden too. And then let me just make sure this is clean. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my garden. Just hanging out, chilling out. This, I'm so proud of this area right here. It actually used to be a raised bed, and I moved it to another part of my garden. And there was a lot of dirt that was there, and I didn't feel like wheelbarrowing it back to where the new bed is at. So I just kind of left it mounded up and planted it in there. I'll move it next season or at the end of this season. But dang, it's growing really good. Look at that. The flowers are just crazy. Oh, thanks, Grandbabe Nails. J Rob, thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. Serious bowel problems? What the heck? Got anything better to do? Why don't you admire some flowers? Man, what's happening, guys? You guys got nothing better to do on a Friday. Anyways, I just love hanging out here, just staring at these flowers. And then I got some tomatoes. Look at that. This is the one that we had on a YouTube video that I was showing how to prune it. And look how big it is now. It passed the trellis. I had to cut it a little bit. There's one right there. Look how tall that is. And then I have 4 peppers down here, but mostly zinnias and flowers, other flowers, marigolds. And then this tomato is just going bonkers. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at all those tomatoes. Bonkers, I tell you. You're listening to cicadas and frogs. Aw, that sounds so cool. I get to hear traffic. I look forward to homegrown tomato sandwiches. We are excited for tomatoes too. I actually made something with tomatoes the other day. This is larkspur. I love how it's just, it looks like it's, I don't know, it just looks so cool. I don't think the camera is doing it justice. Okay, so here's just a bunch of flowers, and then I have 3 fruit trees here, these pluots and plums. And then here I have peaches. We finished picking all the peaches. Looks like a wishbone. And then this one is plueberry, I think. Finally getting fruit on that. It took so long. I was gonna chop it down. Luckily, I didn't. Here's more flowers. I just love looking at the flowers. It's so pretty. Like, what the heck? And then I have some strawberries coming in here. I don't know what kind of flower this is. Anybody know? Bachelor button or something. Okay, this is my new planting area. Check it out. It is an experiment. It seems to be working well. I put my new shade structure up here and a trellis with some wire fencing that I had. So I just put it up there to use as a trellis. These are squash that I'm growing up there, training it up there. You know, we could just put it up, make it go where we want it to go a little bit. This is kabocha squash and they're starting to flower. I'm gonna make it, can I zoom out a little bit on this? New to the channel? Oh. Cornflower? Oh yeah, it might be cornflower. I know I planted some cornflower on there. More squash. Okay, sorry. They are flowering and so I'm hand pollinating because I don't see bees going around here. I'm sure they will come in soon. They come in once in a while, but and then peppers there. I got a ground cherry there. Okay, you hear my traffic? Okay. They like to race or something. It's so weird. I mean, with gas prices, what the heck? I have my citrus tree. This is calamansi in a grow bag right here. Experiment. It's very warm here. Grow bags. I wouldn't recommend growing in grow bags, especially in the summer, especially a fruit tree. But I have all the squash leaves covering it up so that it'll help kind of mulch the bag. And I did it 2 more times. I did it on this calamansi tree. And I also have this calamansi tree. Oh no, this is orange tree, sorry. I have zucchini here on this side of the trellis and another kabocha squash. So those are going to be climbing. And then this is my little area that I see when I look out my patio. I'm doing some watering, so don't mind the hose, please. This is my shot. I love it. It's so cute. I'm trying to add more flowers. Now it's really sunny. I apologize. It's kind of bad timing to show off the garden because it's so harsh on the lighting. You can't see the colors very well, but they're very bright and vibrant. And let me know what you guys are growing. Oh, I have sunflowers in here growing so fast. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how tall they were. There's two here. There's another one here. And these are the multi-headed ones. So instead of just one flower, we'll have flowers on each node here and each elbow of the plant. So pretty. And behind that, that's my holiday avocado that's covering my chicken coop. I'm going all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to show you there's this persimmon tree, a lot of flowers underneath, and then my key lime tree is coming in with some fruit. You can see lots of flowers and fruits starting to set. Should be ready to harvest in probably late fall. And then I also have some persimmon growing. Not as much as it should be. It's such a huge tree, but I'm not getting a lot of fruit set. Okay. And on these arches, I have two lemon trees, excuse me. A regular lemon and then variegated, which I love variegated plants. They're just so pretty. My dad's grown papayas and gave me one yesterday since they're finally okay to eat. Nice. Papayas are so good. Did you know that they have enzymes that help break down food? So this very good if you have a slow digestion. It'll help with your digestion. And then I have blueberry lane, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 there, blueberries in pots. Have a couple more in a different spot, but these are my main producers right now. Another calamansi tree. It's a citrus tree. It's like lime and kumquat. If lime and kumquat had a baby, that's the calamansi. Sweet and sour. Lavender. My chicken coop. Mango tree. And then I have a kumquat tree that needs to get in the ground or in a bigger pot ASAP. And then a bunch of flowers around here. And my fly trap. We have so much flies and mosquitoes right now. And we're gonna go into my main veggie patch. I have before I do that, in front of that, I have herbs right here along there, rosemary, thyme, oregano, which I just harvested and dried. So I have a new stock of that. These are a couple espalier apple trees, 1, 2, and they're kind of like a fence. They're part of the fence, you can see here. You see, it's very thin. Oh, excuse the Helicopter. We have wild sunflowers that pop up in the chicken yard from our feed mix. Nice. Those are the best. Chicken food for free. Okay, another I'll give you a kind of an overview of my veggie patch. God, it's so bright. I'm so sorry. Okay, green stock. This is my chicken run right here. The chickens get to run around there when they're not in their coop. And then key lime. I have comfrey, um, lemon balms, good for teas. Here's the grapevines. Look how crazy they're growing. They have a lot of fruit, which I need to prune. You can see the fruit. Nice fruit coming along. There's more here. Look at this. It's so cute. I'm trying to prune them because there's just too much of it. And we want big grapes. Hey, chickies. Hi. Can you say hello? Hello to the YouTube. And then here's more chickens. Cucumbers. I got a couple of those already. Still the kale. Still doing good, actually, you know, because I have this shade cloth and it's helping. It's not super hot. Um, this is my pepper bed. So I've been trying to incorporate lots of flowers in the garden to help with pest control. I've added a lot of marigolds. This is all volunteer. Oh, and I just left it. The alyssum is really good. It really attracts hoverflies and beneficial insects, bees. Tomatillos are growing crazy. They're already passing this cage. I have 3 here. And then here's my peppers. Got some peppers coming. Look at this one. Look at that one. Oh my gosh. Look at that one. That's a big boy. Oh my goodness. That was hiding. Actually, I don't really know what variety this is. I planted 3 different varieties, so it's one of the 3. Onions. I am waiting for them to flop over so that I can harvest them and dry them. So I think they're still getting a little bit bigger. They're still kind of stiff. A zucchini. Look at the baby, this zucchini. Baby zucchini. Look at this baby zucchini. Super tiny. Oh. Oh, hello, Mr. Cucumber. He got a lot of spines. This is probably Chinese or Japanese type of cucumber. They're so good. They're so crispy. You don't even need to peel them. And then let's see. Ooh, more tomatoes. This is variety Juliet. Gotta harvest a couple of those. Uh, this is broccoli. I already harvested the head of them and some side shoots. So these are gonna go. We're gonna plant some basil here. I think I put some seeds down over here. This needs to go. Lettuce is already bolting, but I have eggplant that will fill in this spot here. And then I got a few more peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are also starting to form some buds and some babies. And I got some green beans growing in between. Use up all that space. A little baby pepper here, and then a tomato here. Hopefully this tomato will grow up this trellis that I made. You can see it. And then a bunch more flowers, marigolds and zinnias. I planted it in between everything. And here's our green stalk. I've been harvesting tomatoes. They're they're ripe now. Got some basil in here too. Lots of flowers. I love alyssum. Alyssum is so easy. It reseeds itself and it brings so much beneficial bugs. And it smells so good, guys. Okay. Let me go back here. It's kind of wild. I need to trim this. This is tansy. I'm growing this for the first time, seeing if they will be good as filler flowers for my bouquets. They look so cute. Look at them. And I also got yarrow for filler flowers. And then I got another tomato here. This is San Marzano. It's looking good. More tansy. This area is my, okay, I have to be careful right here because I don't want to dox myself. This is supposed to be my pollinator garden. All of this is just one plant. It's a seed for a red mustard. It's right there. And I'm probably going to cut it back because it just keeps flopping over and taking the sun from all these other plants next to it. Okay, it's not a good spot. I'm sorry. Let's go. I want to show you something else. What are you guys growing that is new to you this season? More green beans. Hopefully it will climb. Got a volunteer cannabis that came up. Just leaving it. I don't even water it. It's just growing. Let's see if there's some apples that are ready to harvest because I covered some in this mesh to protect them from the squirrels. And I already harvested one, but there's usually one that's very early, and that was it. Let's see. More belly fat is the only thing I have growing. Oh, Granby nails. Jarob, you're funny. Same here. I wonder if that one is ready. It's too high. They're usually ready when they're just like a blush. It just blushes like a little bit because I don't like it too ripe, and then it gets mealy. We don't like mealy apples. I have a couple of green beans here, and I think I need to resow more green beans so they can grow up this trellis up here. Okay, and I have one more other spot that I want to show you. My seedlings. This is a nice spot for them to get some sun. More zinnias. There's like these roses that I planted from seed. I don't know if I like them. They're pretty, but they're supposed to grow like 2 feet tall. I don't know if I want 2 feet tall roses. Ooh, these what are these? Calla lilies are flowering. They're so pretty. And I also got a purple slash pink one that I just bought this year from. It was just like those little tubers. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the secret garden. It's a secret because it's very messy. My Hass avocado. There's some fruit growing. They look like that. like that. That. How long ago did you start your garden? Is this many years worth? Oh yeah, many years. Look at this. I planted this avocado tree probably a year or two after we moved in. Um, when did we move in? 2012. So 13 years. This is a mandarin tree. They say the best time to grow a tree was yesterday. So if you plan on growing trees, you got to start now. This this is a spicy nectar plum that I should have put in the ground last year. Almond. It looks like it's so something blocking the screen. It's so fuzzy. Why is it so fuzzy? Mandarin, dragon fruit. Look at the dragon fruit. We're getting some fruit. We're getting a lot of buds with a lot of aphids. That's a good shot of aphids right here. They literally suck the juices off of your plant. More buds. Growing so good. Um, it grew out of the pot and I can't move the pot anymore. Leave it, I guess. Look at the coming. Panache fig or tiger stripe fig. Super ornamental. I mean, so pretty. We'll go back around there. Asparagus. Look at these asparagus. Ginormous. Let me show you. Look how big that is. I had to put a trellis because it keeps